Okay, great. Now let's talk about solutions. What are the main solutions to, uh, you know, to uh, to getting a client to need you and say yes to you and spend money? Okay, here's another thing I'm going to say. My clients rarely wake up in the morning wanting to spend uh 200. What are my consultations? My consultations are $220, and they might get some supplements. So my clients don't wake up in the morning saying to themselves, I want to spend $300 for an Ayurveda consultation this morning. They do not wake up and say, I want to spend $300 to have a better diet by the end of the day. What do my clients say? My clients wake up and say, I want to fix the stomach problem I'm having. I want to fix my constipation. I want to fix my gallstones. I want to fix my IBS. I want to fix my Crohn's disease. And they will spend $300 to fix chronic acid reflux. I had a client a few weeks ago, 70-year-old woman with the hiatal hernia and was having severe acid reflux, lots of issues, other digestive issues. Really tough client. And I spent a lot of time with this client. And I was happy to spend that time. Um, and uh, and she was happy to spend money on it. There was no issue with her spending money on fixing something that was affecting her every single meal and all night long and preventing her from getting a good night's sleep. Okay, which of these two ads is more effective? I'm the best Ayurvedic practitioner in Cleveland, or my diabetes clinics help my diabetes clinic helps thousands of clients every year. Right? But what do most health and wellness practitioners do? Is they try to convince their client that they're the best practitioner in whatever modality. I'm the best Reiki practitioner. I'm the best Ayurveda practitioner. I'm the best yoga practitioner. Even medical doctors don't advertise that they're a great doctor. It's never driving down the road on the highway and looking at those billboards and I see something along the lines of, I'm the best medical doctor in Cleveland or anything like that. They always say something like, my MS clinic has helped thousands, or my MS clinic has a 99% success rate, or I fix your MS and gain control of your muscles again at my clinic. And so they're always targeting to a specific audience, and they focus on the problems they solve. So that is focusing on the client's need. Now, here's actually three different ads of three different Western medical providers. So the first one, your health is our main priority. Okay, great. That's true of every single doctor I've ever met. Well, maybe some of them are better at communicating that than others, or actually living that as others, but all of them say that, right? It's like going down the you see the carpet cleaners going down the road, and it's like best carpet cleaners in town. Okay, well, every carpet cleaner thinks that they're the best carpet cleaner in town, or at least they tell their clients they're the best carpet cleaner in town, right? So that doesn't really help your clients at all differentiate your services. Let's look at the second ad. Your concussion experts. Very simply, you got a concussion, you're looking at that ad. Guaranteed, if you have a concussion, you're reading the fine print at the bottom of that ad. Cancer. We beat this. An emotionally gripping ad, right? This one is engaging you emotionally. So from a marketing point of view, I kind of like the third one the best. Why? These other ones have pictures of the doctors. How does that help me? Seeing the doctor's picture, how does that help me decide to use this clinic? It doesn't. But the third ad is emotionally engaging, right? And it's also very targeted. So if this concussion expert ad, it's nice. It has a bit of a sciencey or technical feel to it. So you kind of get the feeling that they're professionals. That's good. That's good. But I think they're taking way too much ad space with their picture. And this one on the left, this guy on the left, that picture is totally ineffective as far as I'm concerned from a marketing and sales point of view. And the fact that they're open 24/7 means nothing to me because I don't even know if I want to use this guy, right? So first, before you start talking about, your the great things about your clinic, you should at least make sure your client's interested first. I don't know what BioPlus is, so it doesn't help me at all, right? Okay. The thing to remember, I love Ayurveda. I love nutrition. I love macrobiotics. I love healthy dieting. I love acupuncture. But my clients simply want to improve their quality of life. It's the health and wellness practitioner that loves the modality, and they think that their clients love it too. It's just really natural. It's natural for every clinician to think that their clients love Ayurveda or acupuncture or Reiki as much as they do. And so they tend to like over promote the modality instead of the problem that the client has, and they're thinking about, and it ends up looking like they're thinking about themselves and their clinical practice as opposed to the client's need, and that's a problem. And a lot of health and wellness practitioners, they like left their corporate job to to like get on this labor of love, right, to go after this mission that they have. And their mission is so big in their minds that it's very hard for health and wellness practitioners to stay focused on the client's needs because they're always busy thinking about what their needs are, what their mission is, instead of service. And that's a problem. That ends up being a big problem. Um, let's take a look at some examples here. All right. Um, this Ayurvedic Wellness Center, right? We see some beautiful images again. But the question is, and here we see Shirodara, Abhyanga, Ayurvedic products, and we see all these different services that the practitioner offers. And what is this whole website about? It's about the practitioner. It's about what the practitioner does. It's about what the practitioner likes to do. It's about what they offer. It's not about what the client needs. Does the client need a Shirodara? I have no idea whether I need a Shirodara as a client. I have no idea whether I need Abhyanga. I don't even know what Abhyanga is. I have no idea what Shirodara is. Never even heard it. Looks like they're putting oil on someone's forehead. That looks, to a person who's never seen that before, that just looks strange and weird, right? Um, does it mean that it's strange and weird? No, it's not. There's plenty of strange things that Western medical doctors do, with all of their equipment and all their tools. And you're like, I don't know if I want to do that, right? But the point is you don't put that stuff in your marketing. What you put in your marketing is the problem that you solve. Now, if this is a retreat center, they may it's a little different. Again, they can give that spa kind of feel, and that's fine if it is. But if it's a clinic, that can be off base. Okay, let's take a look at example number 2. All right, look at this one. Nurtured bones, right? Even the website tells you you're going to get healthy bones from coming here, right? This right from the beginning, you learn what this practitioner focuses on: osteoporosis. This is a client who's going to help you with your osteoporosis, and you know it right from the first sentence that you read on the website. And look at the client that they show. It's not a person with oil dripping down their back on a massage table. It's a person that could have bone loss, a person who, is postmenopausal or menopausal, or person in their 50s or 60s or something, and not 28 or 32, and could potentially, and is probably a likely market that has osteoporosis. So if you have osteoporosis, you're going to look at this and you're like, wow, this person has a whole website devoted to bones and and as a nutritionist, I can probably benefit from this person. Now, I don't know that I can benefit from them, but what the heck, I'll spend $150 and hope it works because, well, this is all she does, so she probably can help me, right? And the barriers to spending money just drop much lower. I might do a little more research. I might, read her website a little bit and find out a little more about this practitioner before spending money. But the main thing is I'm interested and feel like this person could possibly have the solution. Um, this also tries to uh, demonstrate their understanding of the reality of the client, right? Do you look at family pictures and see your mother or grandmother hunched over and think, I hope that doesn't happen to me? Right? Now, this is very specific and targeted branding to the client. Or perhaps you see how bone loss has crippled your grandmother, mother, or sister. Now, what is the practitioner really saying? You're going to be crippled like that someday. Right? Even if your grandmother doesn't look like that, if your doctor said you have osteoporosis, are you going to end up a cripple? These are powerful words unique to the specific situation that um, unique to the client's specific situation that show the client you understand them and what they particularly need. Right? She has her whole method for bones. Look at that. It's trademarked. This is a practitioner who's invested in, wow, my specific problem. Unbelievable. Look at the thing here. This woman who maybe has osteoporosis is able to run without breaking her femur, right? So this is a person who has thought through the problems, xenoestrogens, gut estrogen connection, breast thermography, right? Look at all the content and stuff there, okay? And she could still build more content, it looks like, too. All right. All right, I talked about mission, having a mission, being too mission focused as opposed to client focused. Which of these two businesses is client focused and which is practitioner focused? My mission is to fix bad diets in the world, right? Or how about my client wants some solutions to Parkinson's? Now, a lot of us do have a vendetta to improve the diet of people in the world, right? And so you could say, my mission is to improve diets in the world. And that's great. You made a business that you would love, but it doesn't mean that your clients will love that business. Does that make sense? Right? It's kind of like business number one is a superiority complex business. And business number two is a service oriented business. So you have to think, how do your clients talk about their medical problems? Do they say they need a better diet, or do you say they need a better diet? You may give them a better diet, but that's going to happen, 45 minutes into the consultation, not in your marketing materials. Because after they open themselves up to you and after they've decided they want to invest in you, then they're open to your advice. But before they decide that they're interested in you, they really don't want your advice. Does that make sense? They're thinking like, who are you to tell me that I should have a new diet, right? What happens when you focus on what you love as opposed to what your clients want is the client sees you as irrelevant. And again, the solution is focus on providing relief from the symptoms the client has. What symptoms do they have? And if you do that, your business will be patient-centered instead of you-centered. What symptoms do they complain about that you can relieve? And then you must show that you have a solution to their specific problem. You must show your solution is better than everyone else's and that you must prove your commitment to this symptom. Now, you might think, oh, it's really hard to show the world that your solution is better than everyone else. But Nurtured Bones did it, and she did it in 3 articles. She had 3 articles in her content section. But even with that, you just get the feeling that she's dedicated and focused on bones and probably has something to say about it. Maybe she's not the best practitioner in the world, but you're not going to lose your $150 entirely. You'll probably get something out of it. And that's, for improved quality of life, $150 is nothing to spend on improved quality of life. What's the cost of bad quality of life? Thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars a year. Okay, solution number one. I went through four big mistakes, and now I've gone through solution